How can we, as a public, achieve justice for Mohbad? That's the question we all should ask ourselves. I think this year the focus should not be on Mr. Loba, Mr. This, Mr. That. This has been going on for the past years, and I think nothing has been achieved. Because at the end of the day, it's either you blame the father of the deceased, you blame the wife of the deceased, you blame even the child of the deceased. I think our focus should be on what happened to Mohbad the very day that Mohbad died. And also asking for a thorough forensic analysis, which we haven't seen. A thorough forensic analysis hasn't been done. We haven't seen that, right? We haven't seen that yet. Mohbad's phone, the night he died, was supposed to be pinned, but the police never did that. The police never did that. Now, let's look at the harassment claims. Was that investigated? No, it was never. It was never. So there is a lot here. And I think, coming on TikTok to speak to me sometimes is just a waste of time. I'm sorry. Because it looks as if what individuals want is, I can see a lot of people, they want to make money off the Mohbad's case. That shouldn't be. It should be a thing of passion to want to achieve or get justice for this young man. But all we see is like defocusing, instead of you to focus on what actually happened to this young man, what the police failed to do. Now we are talking about the DPP, we are talking about this, we are talking about that. Did they do the right thing? No, they did not. Mr. Loba appealed. That hasn't been answered yet by the court. And the court has failed. The court failed to do the right thing when it comes to the case of Mohbad. It's not about pinpointing, blaming the father, blaming the wife, blaming the this, blaming the that. What happened to this young man? I'm sorry to use the word, it's just appalling to me to come on TikTok and hear all kind of things. It's just, sorry, it doesn't make sense. We're talking about someone that died in his house. Up to today, the Nigerian police itself, I'm going to say the Nigerian police because I don't want to group everyone together. The Lagos police itself hasn't done the right thing. Who is stalling the case? They are the ones stalling the case. And they want to squash the case. You cannot squash the case because Mohbad's case is an international case. As much as they want to sweep it under the rug and cover up this SHIT, unfortunately, you cannot. It doesn't make sense. As long as they continue or they stall this case or they don't want to investigate the case, it will resurface and resurface again until the right thing is done. And that's what it is. So I'm going to mute for now and allow other people to speak. Thank you.
I'm going to ask you a question, Adedoyin. I beg, stop clapping. Stop clapping. I beg you. It'll be every time. Adedoyin, I'm going to ask you some few questions and I need answer. You mentioned, hold on. You spoke already. I'm going to reply. No, I'm going to reply to you. Hold on.
Susie, listen, please. Do not command me to answer your questions. That's a command.
And number one, don't tell me listening. Don't tell me listening. I'm not your baby. Okay?
All right.
Don't.
Then I'm going to mute. Thank you.
Yes. Don't tell me listening. I'm not a child. Okay? Now, you came up, you said some people brought Maxwell. Maxwell has not done anything. No, da. Now, question to you. I believe you were here on this platform when Maxwell came out to talk with the people for over an hour plus, right? Maxwell laid all his agenda and everything. Now, you said that we are blaming Baba Mohbad, blaming this person, blaming this person. The first question to you, if we don't blame Baba Mohbad and Wunmi, who are we to blame? Is it me or you? That's number one question. Then number two question, when Maxwell came out here on the same platform to speak to the people, children of justice for Mohbad, mothers and fathers of justice for Mohbad, when he came out, he made it clear to everybody. And I believe Aristocrat just spoke on that. And he stand by what he stand. If you listen to Aristocrat before you came up. Now, when he came out, I think in the same platform, asked you, it's time for you to do your own contribution towards this justice for Mohbad. You say, oh, Susie, don't worry, I'll reach out to you. Other than the money, 1.3 million that came from Supreme to that account, nothing, no single dime from anybody on this street of justice for Mohbad has gone into that account. So now the question, who do you expect to take care of that bill or to take care of whatever that Maxwell is going to do? Is it me, Susie, or is it Aristocrat? Who, me or Aristocrat? So if you are coming up here to say nothing has been done, Maxwell was here, he talked, nothing has been done. Now, if contribution is going in for Maxwell to have the fund that he needs to do what he's supposed to do, I don't think we'll be here today be speaking. At least something would have been done. So, for your information, the reason why Maxwell is not working is clear. Maxwell is not going to start anything that he will not finish. So, if you put your contribution that will help for Maxwell to work, then Maxwell will work. If you don't put your contribution, Maxwell is not going to bring his money from his pocket. This is public case. At a point, I actually was tempted to bring that money to do it. But I thought about it. I said, this public that we are dealing with, they are very, very unappreciated people among us. You understand? Some people will come around and say, oh, somebody has secretly give Maxwell money to do this. So why don't you leave it for the public? I'm public, you are public. So let we, the public, contribute this money and let Maxwell do it. So if money is not being contributed for Maxwell to do what he wants to do, he's not going to work. We're going to keep on talking like that. Are they doing? So we can start from you. Put your own contribution and say you've contributed. Then other people can go behind you too. All right. That's why we are public.
All right. So am I permitted to speak now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you. So now, you asked a question. Mm-hmm. You said I said you're blaming Mr. Loba and also the wife. I'm not going to speak too much on that, but I'm going to tell you something. You said Supreme donated 1 million to this cause, and I think kudos to Supreme. My first thing is that you brought a lawyer, Maxwell, and I think I know Maxwell. The point is that you are dealing with the public. I asked you the other day, I said, what, you brought a public lawyer, you said it's a public lawyer. Now, does he have an agenda? His agenda was not laid. You brought someone, hold on, who is going to be dealing with the public. with no itemized agenda of what he was going to do. That wasn't done. Now, you said Supreme donated $1 million, 1 million naira or whatever to this cause. 1 million naira is enough to kickstart any case. 1 million naira, even 500,000 is enough to kickstart a case. With that 1 million naira, why didn't they start something and let the public see? Then the public can start donating to this cause.
Start something like what?
Please hold on, please. I listen to you, and if you want me to mute, I can mute and let you talk.
No. As we are going, start something like what? So now, like what?
Now, let me tell you something. Now, let me speak to this. And I want to tell you something. First of all, my question to you, I asked you the other day, I think this was last year. Maswe came in. I'm not against what you want to do. I don't have business with what you want to do. I think my thing is that how is Mohbad going to get justice? So the point is that I had mentioned initially, I said, thorough forensic analysis. If Maxwell, I think all Maxwell needed to do was to pressurize the government to do the right thing. As we all know, this case is between the state and whoever, if maybe Mohbad was actually by, like they see on TikTok, I think all he needs to do is to pressurize the government to do the right thing. That 1 million naira, that 1 million naira is enough for Maxwell to create an awareness about Mohbad's case. All right? So now, you talked about blaming the father, who is Mohbad's father.
Okay, hold on. Don't move from there.
I should not move from there.
No, don't move from there. Hold on there. No. Don't move from what you just said yet. I want to ask you a question.
Okay, are you saying that I should hold on?
No. I believe you don't live in Nigeria, right?
How are you sure?
Okay, hold on. You said, because you sound like, because if you say no, hold on. You said 1 million naira is enough. Is enough. Hold on, madam. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
I'm listening.
Now, you said 1 million naira. It's enough to kickstart the case. Okay. Yeah. And were you here when Maxwell came? And you said that he didn't lay down his agenda. Were you here?
Yes.
Did you listen to him?
I did.
What was his agenda? You say he didn't lay down agenda. Can somebody help me? Somebody that is here when Maxwell was here and he spoke to the public. Can somebody remind Adedoyin what was Maxwell's agenda? Then you say 1 million naira can call who is it? Oluwole TV station or newspaper can come out for press conference with 1 million naira. Okay, now which of these TV station or newspaper station will bring press conference to hire a hall, to gather in a hall? Who? Please, who?
Susie, now let me help you. Okay? And I think this is a dialogue, right? It's not a monologue. That means it's just a dialogue between me and you right now. Let me tell you something. Creating an awareness does not take 10 million naira to start. If Maxwell was going to create an awareness in regards to Mohbad's case, all he needed to do, right, was to put something on the paper, public something, start with that on Mohbad's case, right? That could have been done. If Maxwell was going to create an awareness, I have never seen in a place where a slot on talking on, like, let me say, Arise Television is going to cost 1 million naira. Okay? A lot. You know what? I don't want to tell you what Maxwell needs to do because I don't need to say, I don't need to say that.
You know why? You know why you cannot tell me what Maxwell to do? You are not an attorney, number one. You are not in the field of this kind of what is it called, of case. Number 2. Then number 3, Maxwell has put out his agenda. Then number 4, I will want you to call Maxwell. Maxwell is a public attorney, right? His number is there for everybody to call. I want you to call him, tell him, hey, Maxwell, I was told and I heard that Supreme has put 1 million in your NGO. Why don't you go ahead, like you just said, why don't you go ahead and do this and do this and do this and do this? Then bring the answer back to us. Why not do that, please?
All right. So can I speak, if you don't mind? First of all, you do not know what I do, and I'm not going to tell you. You don't know what I do, so leave that alone.
Like you also don't know what I do either.
Okay, so now,
I don't want to know what you do, but and you don't know what I do. So and you don't know how. You are not going to be the one to structure things for Maxwell. You see, the way you come up now and you are talking the way you are talking, to talk down on what is the reason why Maxwell should need 10 million to do what he need to do is the problem why Maxwell is where he is today.
Susie,
you are one of the people.
Susie,
you are one of the people, for real.
Susie,
so I would advise you call Maxwell and tell, hey, Maxwell, introduce yourself, tell Maxwell who you are, and say, hey, use that 1 million to do this and do that, and bring the answer back to us.
All right, so
please.
Okay, all right. So can I speak to you? So first of all, I never mentioned to you that Maxwell does not need 10 million. If you were listening,
but you just said you said 10 million is not needed.
Hello, madam.
That's what you just said.
Hello, Madam Susie, or if I may call you by that, you were not listening. I said that if Supreme donated 1 million to him, that is enough to kickstart. I want you to look at the definition of kickstart.
Point of correction: Supreme has not given Maxwell no 10 million.
I'm not saying you just mentioned 1 million. I never said to you that your Maxwell does not need 10 million. I did not say that. I said whatever has been donated to him is enough to kickstart. And I want you to look up the word kickstart. Okay? I am not saying your donation, whatever you're taking on TikTok, has nothing to do with me. You can contribute 10 million naira. I don't care about that. That's none of my business. I'm not interested. My interest is on what happened to Mohbad. I'm not interested in your donations. I'm not interested in that. I don't want to know what is in your purse, what is not in your purse. I'm speaking as a public figure on the case of Mohbad. Whatever you've donated to him or the donation you're collecting on TikTok has nothing to do with me. I'm not interested, if you may understand that. So now, I'm going to move past that because I don't want to dwell on that because that is none of my business.
Okay, Adedoyin, let me ask you a question. I'm still going to ask you a question, right?
I'm making
I think you came into this case sometime last year or 2020.
I did not come into
2024, right? Now, other than coming up to count what people is doing, count against what people is saying. Hold on.
What are you saying by count?
Count against what people is doing and what people is saying to twist what people has done or what people is saying.
Okay.
Come, I know your position.
Okay.
As a public,
a public figure,
public figure, which yourself you know and I know. What is your contribution? Okay. What voice have you put? What is your contribution with the government? Okay. Have you picked up your phone to call the government? Or have you picked up your phone to say what you people are doing on Mohbad's case? Have you contributed anything like money, or what is your contribution on this case, other than coming up to twist people's? When people talk, you come up, you change the topic, you twist it. Other than that, what is your contribution? Okay, so who have you called on this Mohbad's case?
All right. So may I speak now, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I know this is a dialogue, right? So first of all, my contribution is what I'm doing right now. And I have contributed a lot. I don't need to tell you what I've done. So leave that alone. I'm not going to come on TikTok and be yapping and talking trash. All right? A lot of people.
So you believe that
Hello?
some of us that come here we talk trash, right?
No,
That's what you
no,
just said.
no. I said I will not come on TikTok. I never said you. I will not come on TikTok and yap trash. Whatever I have done or I'm doing, I'm not going to come on TikTok and tell you. Supervibe is somebody that I respect so much, and I think is an intelligent person. That is why I come on his platform and speak once in a while. So now, if we may leave that topic alone, and let's discuss what is more vital, what is important to this case. I think that would be very good.
See, Adedoyin,
So now,
you know,
Susie,
from
Susie, may I
2020,
speak?
listen,
I have
hold
allowed you to.
on,
Okay.
hold on. No. From 2024, I asked you to use your office, okay? Use your office and speak to your people on Mohbad's case. You have not done that. You have not. You have not. So if you are telling me, oh, you're not going to come to the space of social media and tell people what you have done, what you have not done. But I'm telling you today that you have not used your office, you have not used your voice to speak to the right people on this Mohbad's case. I'm telling you that based on what I know. You have not.
Speak now. Thank you so much, Susie. I think I understand what you're saying. But now let me tell you something. From what from the information that I got, some people from the people on this TikTok are still the same people bribing the police not to do the right thing when it comes to the case of Mohbad. All right? So I'm not going to speak on anything when it comes to the case of Mohbad. How are you sure I serve the government? What makes you believe I serve the government?
Nigeria, wherever you are right now, what you just said, is it right for police to be bribed by TikTok people for case like this to not move forward?
Okay, so now,
and you are aware of that,
yes.
and a government official told you that this is what is happening.
Excuse me.
And you still walk away with it without you making noise. Are they doing?
Susie, listen to me. I'm not going to go further and argue with you on who is bribed, who is not bribed. I'm going to leave that alone because that is not important to me. At the season, at the right time, justice will actually prevail. And Mohbad will get justice. All right? I'm not going to stay here and tell you things and things not. We will leave it alone. I think this conversation between me and you is becoming, I don't think it's healthy. So, and I don't think I want to go further and discuss this. To Maxwell, I think Maxwell is an intelligent individual. And from what I said, I'm going to recap what I said, that if he has received some money, that is enough to kickstart a case. When you go to a lawyer, you have a lawyer, if you've ever had a case, if you go to a lawyer and you want that lawyer to work for you, the lawyer won't tell you, bring 20 million naira at a go. The lawyer will tell you, okay, well, madam, you have a case. Okay, this is what the lawyer will even look at the case and say, okay, can we work with this case? Can we work on this case? That's what the lawyer will look at, right? So according to what I heard from Maxwell, if you want me to keep talking about Maxwell said he's going to work on pro bono, right? Hold on, let me speak. Maxwell said he's going to work on pro
I'm not stopping you for speaking. Keep on speaking.
Maxwell, thank you.
Hey,
Maxwell
I'm
said,
not stopping you.
okay, that's all right. That's okay. Maxwell said he's going to work on pro bono. And I'm not going to define what pro bono means. So let's leave that alone. Right? So now, my thing is that I'm not interested in Maxwell, if you may
Maybe you
understand.
should probably define it for us. Maybe some of us don't know.
Oh, no. I'm not.
No,
I'm
define
sorry.
it for us, please.
Madam, I'm not interested. Maxwell or no Maxwell is doing a good job. He has done a good job in the past. So you brought Maxwell. Whatever Maxwell is going to do, it's okay. I'm not
It's
interested.
not me, it's not me. Point of correction. It's not me. It's not me. It's the public.
Susie.
It happened in this platform. No, I didn't. It's happened in this platform.
Susie, happy New Year to you again. It's nice talking to you on the Supervibez platform. And let us redirect this, whatever it is that we are talking about. Maxwell is doing a good job. Let's leave it alone.
Oh my goodness.
Let it be. All right? And it's nice talking to you, and happy New Year to you and your family, and Supervibez and everyone advocating for Mobad. And it's quite nice to talk to everyone again, and I do appreciate that. So my question to you, Susie, if I may ask you this question. So let's leave that on Maxwell alone. Let's not keep debating and talking on Maxwell, okay? And so let's leave that alone. So my question to you is this. Do you think that the police in this case has done the right thing? And how do you think, like, how, if you're going to brainstorm, how can we achieve justice for Mobad? Let me ask you that question, because we are talking about Mobad, not Maxwell. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking. So how do you think we can achieve justice for Mobad, if we may discuss that?
Okay. I'm going to start by saying this, and this is my biggest problem on justice for Mobad. So many two-face in this justice for Mobad. So many different interests on this justice for Mobad. So many betrayers on this justice for Mobad. Until people call themselves to order and stop different agenda. This is what I want to achieve from justice for Mobad. This is who I want to stab behind on justice for Mobad. And that's the only way the public can achieve something. When you talk about the police, for me, at this point where I am, okay, two people need to be sued. The Lagos state government need to be sued for the way they have handled Mohbad's case. The police department need to be sued the way they have handled Mohbad's case. Because there's a lot of evidence on this police department that they knew what happened to Mohbad and they refused to do the right thing. So for me, writing petition, so many petitions, thousands of petitions is there. We started these petitions. We are the set group of people that started these petitions all the way to the IG's office. Petition is not going to work anymore. Let's begin to sue the police department and the Lagos state government for the way they have handled Mohbad's case. And that's the only thing I want us to do now. Nothing more than that. Enough of the talking. That's for me.
Well, I think I concur with you. You have said it right, and you've spoken intelligently, and I applaud you for that. And I think the issue of Mohbad is a very, I would say, it's a pathetic. It's a pathetic story itself. And I think that I asked you a question. I said, how could the public achieve justice for Mohbad. And I think you have said it right. I personally believe that the Mohbad case is a comprehensive, involves a very comprehensive and transparent. It should have been transparent because, but as we speak right now, it's not a transparent case. Like I said earlier on, I said that a thorough forensic analysis was never done. The investigating harassment claims by Mohbad against the petition that he wrote was never attended to, which should have been revisited, but they never did. Then the judicial process should have allowed the court to handle legal proceedings, which I didn't see very well here. So a lot is going on in the case of Mohbad, or a lot has happened when it comes to the case of Mohbad. You talked about petitions, suing the Lagos state government, suing the, everything. Even the corona itself did not do a good job. Now, I was told that the nurse and spending, and we face whatever for negligence. It's just all BS. But at the end of the day, I believe strongly that justice will prevail. Now, let's go back to Maxwell again. You talk about petition, and I think this is where Maxwell would have come in, and this would have helped. And this would have really helped. If Maxwell could at least write petitions and ask the government, the Lagos state government, why Mohbad's case was handled the way it was handled, I think that would help. But at the same time, I want to believe that justice will prevail. Whatever happened to Mohbad will come to the surface. I've always said it. You can only hide a secret for a while. It's not going to be for a long time. And I think for now, I'm going to say thank you, Susie. It was nice talking to you. Thank you, Supervibez. And I wish you all well and justice for Mohbad. And Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Dedoni, never have a wonderful day. Let me ask you some questions. Are you there?
Okay, hurry up, Mr. Supervibez.
Dedoni, are you there?
Yes, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, all right. I love your analogy, and I love where you conclude everything. And Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you.
But let me ask you a question. If you say 1 million naira is okay to start any case, I think Maswell was on this platform, and he tried to explain to everybody what he wanted to do. You understand? And the things he wanted to do, how much is going to go up, and things here and there, things like that. And I believe you've always been here, and you can hear the conversation as it was going. So now let me ask you, since the inception of this case, we've always been clamoring, for somebody of Maswell caliber, somebody who is ruthless, somebody who knows how to galvanize, people. We don't want somebody who's just going to sit down in their office and just, saying whatever they want to say there. Somebody who is going to be on the field. And we have one, and there is another one coming up, in upper northern part of Nigeria, where is also a radicalist, but an Hausa. You understand? And this guy came here and he said everything, and you were here that day too as well too. The bottom line is, this is a public lawyer and is Mohbad lawyer. In all of this, the purpose of all of this is just because we just need somebody for Mohbad. We need somebody for the public. And before that, there is something that fought through on this same platform, when we were doing the way forward stuffs. And what was that? It was like we have a series of some lawyers, those who are within the ambience of law, people who are very learned in law, all of those things, yeah. And they were saying some things that we can do as a public, okay, and we put all of those things together, like, okay, if the public have this, if the public can do this, if the public can do that, so what can we now do together as the public? And that is where the conclusion was reached. Like, okay, we need a radicalist. We need someone who can get on the feed, somebody who can, do things. Thank God to, what's it called? What's this guy's name? I remember. I went ahead and looked for about 2-3 lawyers, and you know the whole story. How they doing? So where we are now, where the whole thing is now, with all of these brouhaha and all of these shenanigans going on this J4M, with everything you are seeing yourself, what do you think that we can do? Where we are right now, what do you think should be done? Now, he's talking about 1 million. 1 million, what is 1 million? Okay, 1 million is good to start case, but I don't think Maswell is in the line of starting with petition. There are things Maswell want to start with. So what do you think that is doable that we can do? You are part of the public and you are very reasonable. I must confess to that, all right? Even though sometimes you might go overboard, but you are very, very reasonable and very knowledgeable. So, yeah. But what do you think that can be done that we can still salvage some little things in all of these things on ground? What do you think?
Well, okay, so thank you, Supervibez. I think that's a very good question. First of all, I think awareness. I think awareness on the Mohbad case. I think that's what the public can do.
Now, before you go ahead, Adedoyin, before you go ahead, God bless you. You see your first word, what you said is exactly my word to Maswell. It's exactly what Maswell said on this platform. After I left, that was my first word to Maswell that day too. The main thing that this case needs is noise, awareness, keep talking, keep shouting. But you see on the side of the public is like 20 now. The public is divided. The public is so divided because there are some quarters of this same public that they don't want unison, they don't want unity. They love the division. I think one of them is the one they say is dragging our papa now. You understand? So we have some set of this public. Or they are just after, oh, welcome smartly. Now your name I won't remember, you can't enter. You see, we have some set of public. They are not here for justice. They know exactly why they are here for justice. They know what they are doing. All right? And we have people who are well learned, well-to-do people. You understand? Who are contributing their quota to this justice, who are doing things, who are making moves. You understand? So those are the people who are truly organic justice seeker, not the noise makers. You understand? Not the noise makers. Anybody can shout, anybody can make noise, anybody can give submission. But what are you doing? Are you doing anything? There is a reason why Ileri Oluwa, the Spirit brought all of us together to come together to seek for justice for him. If the family can do it, the public should be able to galvanize themselves and seek and see. Maybe justice will be served.
Okay.
You understand?
So
now, okay, go ahead. Let me allow you to talk.
Aristocrat says something. I was listening to Aristocrat, who is actually a very smart person. Aristocrat said that the petition that Mr. Loba wrote against, I think the DPP or whatever he said. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening very well. I think I was cooking, but I was listening at the same time. That that needs to be followed, right? So, and I think that's an important one by Aristocrats. So you just said something. You said a lot of people are talking about justice for Mohbad. Are they really serious? Do they mean well for justice? Do they really want justice for Mohbad? Those who are serious, who really want justice for Mohbad, this is just my advice, should come together and seek true justice for Mohbad, not just talking. Some people like to talk. I listen to a lot of people on justice for Mohbad, and they just talk and talk and talk. And some even go ahead and they tell me where there's no updates, we can't talk about justice. That means you are not for justice. Because if you were for justice, it should be about justice for Mohbad. You will revisit what happened to Mohbad. How did Mohbad die? You will analyze it. You will talk about it. You will keep talking. That is how to make the government listen. You have to keep talking. Put out publications. Talk about justice. Now, let me just give you a little help. You can even go ahead and have a magazine for justice for Mohbad. Talk about how Mohbad died. Create an awareness. Keep talking about it. And that is one thing that the government does not like. It's like being a thorn in their flesh. And that is why that is why the government will want to silence the public from creating awareness. And this is just an advice. You want justice for Mohbad, you need to keep talking about it. You are not going to be silenced. You're not going to sit down and say, okay, there is no update. There's a lot to talk about justice for Mohbad. I personally would have loved to go on TikTok. It's just, because sometimes, because of what I do, you need to keep creating awareness, keep talking about it. And when the government sees that you are not quiet about it, then they'll be forced to do the right thing. But when you don't talk about it and you are silent about it and you say, okay, well, we're not going to talk about it, there's no update, then you keep on talking about something else. Then, except maybe your main agenda it's not about justice, it's about, maybe you want to make money from it, then now you can't make the money anymore, then you want to divert. That is not the way, like you always say, that is not the way forward. The way forward is to keep talking about it. Now you mentioned about a lawyer in, in the north. I don't know where this lawyer is from. Then you have Maxwell. It's important. When you bring forces together, that helps. When you keep talking about it, keep creating awareness, put out publications, if it's possible, put out big board, Mohbad hasn't gotten justice yet, we are still waiting. Keep talking. Keep talking about it, then you will see that definitely the government will listen to you. But one thing about the government is when you talk a little bit and you are silent, they say, okay, well, I think they are tired now. But when you keep talking, that is when the government really know that you mean business. Because don't let me deceive you, there are a lot of government officials listening to justice for Mohbad. Whether you like it or not, a lot of government officials listening to justice for Mohbad. And most of what they do is being picked from TikTok, from those talking about justice for Mohbad, right? So now you ask a question. Now let's revisit the question. How can the public help? The public can help by monitoring official updates, like, court updates, you monitor the court updates, you monitor what is going on. Do they have any new filing or whatever is going on? Then you bring it on TikTok, then you analyze it. You can also support, forensic, investigation. Like a forensic investigation need to be done. The CCTV of Mohbad, and you need to keep talking about it. The iCloud of Mohbad, you need to keep talking about it. Where is it? Mohbad have emails. That needs to be looking into, the government needs to look into that. Like you said, Maxwell and somebody else in the north, you engage with legal support groups. Okay, then this put all this together. We need to keep talking. The government, we need forensic, Mohbad's phone. We want to know. The iCloud, we want to know. And things like that. What happened if there was if Mohbad passed away in his house, why wasn't his house boarded? What happened? And we need to keep talking about it. It's not really about his father, really. I'm sorry, but we need to keep talking about these things. What can his father do? Seriously, what can he do? So with the help of the public, and I think justice will be achieved for Mohbad. I think that's what I believe. Supervibes.
Okay, that was a very good one. Thank
All
you.
right, so may I take a leave now?
I think from everything you've said, yeah, you can leave. Thank
Okay,
you so much. Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you. So, who is this? Dr. Alemu. Dr. Alemu Zeleke. Dr. Alemu, how are you doing? Alemu Zeleke. Are you there, Dr. Alemu? Yeah. Justice for Mohbad. You see, there is a lot of drama going on in Justice for Mohbad, and I believe some people understand the drama. Eda. Some people understand the drama. Some people understand the movie. We know the directors of the movie. We know the line director. We know the cinematographer. We know all of them. We know all of them.
And the producers. We have producers.
And the producers,
too, because
God
there are
bless
people
you.
that is producing them to do what they are doing. Yeah.
They are producing them. I'm telling you.
People.
So they know the reason why they are doing all of those things. If you think every of their move is not well calculated, on the life on ourselves, you see everything they are doing.
Of course.
They are very intentional with everything you see them that they are doing. Èṣù tí bá wọn gbébọn, gbà téṣù bá gbogbo wọn gbébọn, ó máa ká lójú wọn bí carnival, ó kù díẹ̀. You see them, yeah? All of them, kéré, like they are so small and so tiny. They are so small. What binty, what where like when you look at people and you didn't see them. I'm telling you, when you look at people and you can't even find them, you could just say, I wonder, where are they? Where are they? Where are the people? You know, even see.
I'm telling you.
You just looking for them, be like, you say, where the person now? It be like, say, you get one day, where this mumu, where they say they drag me down. Comfy. The first time she dragged me that time. Now she herself come to this platform. He said, Supervibez, I drag you. I say, you they drag me. Say, I say, hey, really? I say, I don't see him now. He said, I drag you. I post your picture on my platform. I say, hey, make I go see him for your platform. Don't worry, I go there, go see him for your platform. And the second time, you do the same thing. This person don't even know, say maybe you the assist, maybe you the inside word. So they keep, then the game here, I understand them very, very well. You see their games, it's so easy. You get some people,
Supervibez,
they no born their papa, their mama, where they face you.
waiting
So
that
they go that route, say, oh yeah, help us drag him.
waiting that chocolate.
Yeah.
That chocolate do for that person there. That chocolate, you don't buy my kettle.
I mean, leave that mumu alone. Now mumu avec.
Even I didn't even hear what Dark Police said. In fact, because I was doing something, I have some guests. So at a point, I didn't even listen. I know just.
That
So
chocolate come up.
Do you want to stream Comfy and listen to what
I beg you, leave that woman alone there.
Me.
That
Give
chocolate.
Comfy relevance. Me.
That chocolate.
Honestly, that chocolate, what did she say? Because I was
I don't know if she did do anything. No.
I didn't even know where she came. I didn't even know where she was.
See, you know one thing, yeah? Now
like
people
an hour now.
they see Comfy say Comfy day. I don't know say Comfy they exist too. Now when they see her say she day. I don't know, maybe she didn't exist because the reason is that tell her to come out open. Make she come out. Let her come and tell us any contribution she has ever did in this J4M. Her contribution now to just enter a platform, open platform, begin to blah, 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 like a big fool. Then start cursing people. That is her job. Nothing. Ask her what is her contribution on J4M since the inception of this case. Go see.
Hold on. I'm sure maybe you have stepped up or you are doing something. Because I know you were not on this platform at some point. Me too, but I didn't know when that chocolate came up. What was that thing that she said exactly that is causing all this?
Chairman. Nobody's there. Didn't say anything to her. They don't talk anything. Leave all of those. You are talking as if you don't know this girl. You are talking as if you don't know this girl. And
you need to see the.
You are talking as if you don't know her.
You need to see the picture posted on her background.
They've sent it to me now. They've sent it to me. Don't worry.
Just a pity that
Chairman,
people did not know.
Now you able to see her.
Hold on.
I did not know. Maybe she's now.
It's a pity that they don't know the difference between someone who gets when the skin they glue and someone who get bleach with the bleach skin.
Oh, now so now this guy coffee you want make I come they play make I they reply that one. Even though I go reply as small tomorrow, I go reply as small. But me I would be and that buffon be drag talking me and that one. No. We are far apart now. Far apart. I do not say that one now. Taban. No now. Gemini. Zimbabwe. Gemini said that my ODDP. You see, one thing you don't understand about social media is this, yeah? Let me tell you something, Chairman. You see something about these stuff is this. When people are talking about you, when you give it relevance, that means that you are giving it tractions. You understand? You are giving it tractions. The blog way she want to do now, that blogging way the sweeter way she want to do. Only if she know how many musical blogs, so many other blogs where we don't open 15 years ago. Years ago. We be say today, we see the use the chop. Sure, you understand? Where because you get one thing where you they carry justice for bad news. So for your mind, you now be blogger. So for your small mind, you don't turn blogger. So when you give that, anybody talking about your relevance, then you're giving whatever they're saying about you tractions. So allow make it back. Allow them the back, especially you see that one where they call remembrance, vengeance. That one are remembrance. Now no entity we don't get name, so I call him remembrance. Person they don't forget what they call the remember.
Think no name.
Be remembrance. No name now, no name. So I give him name, a very sweet name, remembrance. When they remember person, we don't go, we don't tete, when the person don't go, you can't remember because you see all of these people in the middle.
You mean somewhere we don't pay?
Yeah, they just creep into our midst. We don't know them. We don't know their antecedents. We don't know where they are coming from. They just send them, bam, enter them. Now them. So when you give them that relevance, you give them tractions. They feel like, yes, I don't get your attention now. Do like say see then they assist. And you don't see. You see within sawdust head people, we full in page, where then they listen to Ram there. You go leave them. Allow them, maybe they yarn or bash, maybe they talk, whatever. But you talk about my yeah. What am I muso? So that one a small binti okere o binti we. So just leave her. Don't when the people who just send me say this one. I say I better leave this one. This is not the first time, not second time, not third time, not for. So you now prioritizing say somebody you're giving. So let's talk something will go benefit us. Let's talk about what is it called? My birthday is on Wednesday, so I'm expecting y'all to come grooves with me. So let's talk about something reasonable. This Maswell issue, the public will need to take it further. Yeah, you see, Chairman, Bossman, you see this Maswell issue. I understand that you're with the UAG. Yeah.
This 2026. And that's why I've restricted myself to just your platform alone. Just your platform. All of these rhetorics, do all of these things. It has not helped anybody for the past 2 years. It has not helped.
We are very mature on this side now.
I'm talking generally. Generally.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? Okay, you see, what's his name? Guresi. Guresi cannot finish a sentence. or a response without adding worry. So also others. I think it's high time we comport ourselves the way we are, except that this is who people are naturally. Do you understand? It baffles me how we have taken this thing the other way around, okay? But, this is 2026. Let's do something differently. We have done Wiri for 2 years. It didn't be anybody. Okay, let's try another approach. Let's do something differently. Let's respect ourselves. Let's be civil. Let's be. Honestly, sometimes that's why on this platform, I always say it. If you talk anyhow, I will mute you. I'll send you into the gutter. When you maybe another day when your head correct, come back. Except Supervibez come out me for moderator. But as long as I'm moderator on this platform, you talk nonsense, I'll throw you out. No time to check time. No time to start condoning all of this rituals as if you know me before, I know you before. When you see me on the street and say I'm mad, you can't do that. You cannot. But you come on social media with, okay, I'm appealing now, let's stop it. Speak to the issues. Disagree on the issues. And let's have solution on those issues. Okay? Susie have been talking about solution. Aristotle has been talking about solutions. But when we come on Supervibez, please.
Wait, Shaman, Clement merit. Clement merit. Clement merit. Okay. Comfy said that chocolate collect share from the that she collected.
Oh, is that what she said?
Okay,
that triggered
okay, that is what triggered
that's what triggered
okay, she now poured the anger on me.
You wait they sleep. Maybe
that's
apparently
fine.
you were sleeping that time safe.
I know they even they sleep. I know they sleep. I they fry egg. I know they even they sleep. I dare kitchen they fry egg, so I no sleep anything.
Even me na tea. I just make coffee, they drink coffee. I don't even hear when that thing happens.
You see, Chairman, you know one thing here? This is 2026. And in this 2026, for an adult, a grown-up one for that matter, and you look at your brain, the very best part of your brain, you remove it.
Bye-bye, don't go.
And you like...
No. You like... Go
yeah.
No, I'm not going the right, Chairman.
Don't go that route. Speak like a normal person.
You removed it. All right. And you said 2026, the things you want to be doing is to just own your life, then start dragging people. That is what you need to continue with your life. And you believe that some people are now going to descend so low with your okay, Shaman say more calm. So Shaman, let's change topic. Let's talk about something very reasonable. That one not reasonable, so that one is nobody to be talking about. Yeah, so you see this Maxwell issue here, Bossman. I understand that you're a prominent figure with the UAG, but I think all hands needs to be on deck for Mohbad. This is not about the family, not about Mohbad, not Iya Mohbad, not anybody. It's just solely because of that young poor boy in the morgue. So let all hands be on deck, and let's work together for the good of that young man. At least let's try. Let's just say the public try. So even if we don't get the justice, at least we go say we try. Even if we say we no get this justice, but at least we tried. The public do something. So you understand? We have somebody who is a radicalist, somebody who can go out there on the field, somebody that we've seen his antecedents, we know what he is always doing. And a lot of people have vouched for him. They know him too well. We've seen DSS, we've seen a lot of people, police officers, we've seen the military and the paramilitary talk about that guy. That person, if it is the person you've gotten from day one on your side of the justice, definitely something will have happened. Let me tell you something. The things they don't want is noise. They don't want us to make noise. They don't want. And now, if you have someone who can make noise on our own side, on the part of the justice, because of the justice. So by their fruit, the Bible said they shall be known. Those who are just in air, you understand, just for quarrel, for fighting, for disintegration, for disintegration. Instead of us to be talking about integration, and people are thinking about disintegration, and they are thinking about deteriorating the good peace that some people have. And that is their aim, that is their objective, that is what they are set out to do, that is their goal, that is their mission. So when you wallow with those people and you follow them, do whatever things they are doing, that means to you too, you're not looking for justice. So we need to separate those kind of people. When you see them talk, allow them talk. When you see them doing their garbage, allow them do their garbage. Don't pay attention to those bull craps. Don't look at them. When you're looking at them, that means you give them tractions. So allow them. Yeah, Aremo, sorry. Allow them. Let them do whatever things they are doing. The main thing is, let's stay on the positive side for Ileri Oluwa. And how can we do that? We can only do that, from the legal side of things. We are not here to do anything that is not going to be legal. So let's support this Mazue movement. Let's get Mazue working for Ileri Oluwa and for the general public. And at least let's just try. So let's say we don't try. This thing no can work. Then yeah. Yeah, so we say, okay, yeah, at least with the people, we do something. That is a question somebody was asking Goresi at that time, Justice for Mohbad. He said the government did their, what I know, she was asking Bayo, I think. She said the government do their own autopsy and toxicology. It came out negative. They gave Baba Mohbad and the legal team to do their own too, which is a private one. It came out the same way. It even came out the same way. So, you see, let us to try something and see. If it work for Ileri Oluwa, fine. And if it didn't work, we'll go say, at least, we try. We try our best. Yeah, you understand? To me, that is what I just feel like. So please, let's support that movement. And let's try and support Aristocrat. Let's support Susie. Sure, you understand, guys? Please, let's support them. Please, let's support Aristocrat. Let's support Susie. All right? Buzzman, I know you're with another team, but I think we have about 4 or 5 teams that they are still working. So anything that I'm seeing one-on-one, each and every one of their members on this platform, I will keep talking to them as well. You see, there is more that we can do in togetherness, in unison, because united we stand and divided we fall. So if people are together in unison, they can move mountain. You understand? There are people, because there are things they want to do and it didn't work for them. So because it didn't work for them, they now feel like, oh, since they are all no good, they pretend as if they are with you, but they are not with you. But they don't want other people want to grow. But you see, the mistake they are having is that they keep personalizing everything. And the personalization of the movement from day one has been the major predicament of this J4M. Because some people try to personalize it. They personalize everything. So until we do away with those personalization, that is where we can make headway. So if we do away with it and look at it as if we are all moving, towards something, which is for Ileri Oluwa to get justice for that poor boy, then it will work. And we shouldn't allow our ego, and everything to just becloud us. So if we can roll, on this same Justice for Mohbad, I was the first person that I started going around every platform advocating for peace. If you know, when we started this justice, I was the first person that was going around that they begin to name me Oni Peace, so no Baba Oni Peace, Baba Oni Peace. It's because I already foresee all of these things that it will happen, that they are going to begin to break into pieces if care is not taken. You understand? And I left. I didn't hold the Justice for Mohbad anymore. So sometimes when you're having conversation, it's always even good to have conversation with sensible people. Yeah, sure be me. With sensible people. Timba what platform Oni pieces on you understand? So I left for like a year. I was on here. I never left, but I just left Justice for Mohbad. I was doing my grooves, playing my games, doing boss battles and a lot of things here. Close to like a year. I think it was during Mobad 2 years remembrance that Guresi came here. We were just celebrating. The musician was playing for us. I didn't even know how we take enter justice for Mobad. So they were just bombarding me with messages. Baba, waiting the happen now. You know, the blah 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 blah. We now talk about justice that day, and I think it was a day after that day that I just started that what was it called? Way forward for J4Help that day, and that was it. You understand? So, but the truth is that it's because some people are hell-bent that you see this justice, go work. These people, they are inside the J4M. Oh. They are inside the J4M. Exactly, show me. They are inside this J4M. And let me tell you the truth. Some people will say, oh, team with me. You see, there are so many sensible people where they that team with me. We even better a lot of people where they J4M. I'm being sincere with you. When these people, when they come on in here, when they are talking, when they're having conversation, they talk diligently. And you see your own people, when you say, when I do this J4M together, when they begin to they talk, they no longer make you talk. That thing where they their mind, and they could begin talk because they are already, how will I put it? Because they are already programmed like robots. They are already programmed like robots. And that robotic energy inside them, they will not begin to display it. They no one greet, they no one hear. The next thing you see, they go on Green app, they begin to discuss. What can we do? Oh yeah, let's do this into this person. Let's do that into this person. This has been what they've been doing for ages. So that is why I say it's always good when people know what is going on, and the best thing that they can do is to come together and do the best they can do. And which is, let's support Maxwell and see what Maxwell can do. You understand? And the other barista from the north, the radicalists as well too, let's support them. And whoever have another one that can join them, let's just join them. After all, this family don't be our family. Now help, we can't help. So we not feel pie on top person matter. Now only try, we go fit try. Say you understand? Now only try, we can only try. The one who now don't do, now more now they go out. Everybody go they go now. Say you understand? We could continue to do all that things, and we wish them well.
People never
now
go
their
out
family.
Before. People never go out before.
Where?
People never go out.
Yes, now people don't go now. People. People okay. Now I get.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Aremo.
Yes, Aremo. Pride.
Ekurole, sir.
How are you, brother?
Mami, Moki Mami Arike, Ekurole ma. Edeshi gbogbo ọjọ́
Why your voice
Mami
not be like
Arike
Becky's like this?
God bless you, Mami Arike o. Ni wowo ti lágbára Ọlọ́run ede ní ṣàṣetì o.
Supervibez.
Ṣẹ́rí dádì mi, ó máa ń dùn mí gan fún.
Èmi àti Àríkẹ́ sì máa mú nǹkan lẹ̀ o. Ọjọ́ náà dẹ̀ fún.
Ẹ máa rí tọ́s tí o kì í jẹ Titus. Dádì mi ẹ chill. Ẹ má bínú dádì mi. Ẹ ti di àlébà.
Alọ́sọ̀fẹ́ pé mi ò sí ń jẹ Titus. Titus pálí kan mo sì gbé wọlé lé ní. Wọ́n dùn mí pé mi kì í jẹ Titus.
Lẹ́ṣirà sílé kò wá sí wàhálà ẹ ṣáà máa jẹ́ nínú ilé yín kó má jẹ́ ilé onílé ẹ wọ́ṣẹ̀
kí ni mo ṣe chairman ló jẹ́ kí n ló disturb ló jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ nǹkan sọ.
Àríkẹ́ tó máa fún mi ń gálásì sórí nígbà mi báyìí tí mo bá ronú kọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíì omi ajábọ́ lójú mi bí pa bíbí gan lẹ́lòmíì ògùn ẹnìkan ṣe bókun náà gbà fún mi ágẹ́lì tó ń pèrè má gbèrè mi fẹ́ lómi ọ̀rọ̀ kékeré ló máa fọ́ tàbú ló ṣàlẹ̀ yìí jẹ́ sí ìdílé ẹlòmíì omi kan gàtí rẹ̀ mú kọ́lẹ́rà ní fẹ́ lómi kan tó ń face lọ́wọ́ experience ní fún
Àrẹ̀mọ ti wá pa vibe wa lára o.
Ẹlòmíì ti lu ẹlòmíì òun rá bàbá níwájú ọ̀gá ṣá dádì mi ẹ má wọrí ṣẹ́rí láìfù yóò gbà pé kíni mo rí gíftà mi àtàwọn líftà mi shooters mi mo wá wò pé normal àìkọjá nílé ọba má kọba àrókò ni ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ fi ara abílẹ̀ èèyàn wà ọlọ́run wà ṣebọ́n làwọn wà ọmọ ọ̀ṣun lè padà dọmọ kàgáwà nítorí pé kíni ẹni tó ṣe bí lónìí kó má kànáà ọjọ́ ń bọ̀ tó ní gbó máa kéré ìkànnà bá maximum tapping on your screens the more you tap the more you share this life there was a destiny upper dabara bo screen ma for 16 and share live is 226 Àríkẹ́ lèmi fẹ́ máa Àríkẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run Àríkẹ́ ò ní mẹ́ńkẹ́ ó súnmọ́ làbákẹ́ oṣooṣù ọmọ báńkẹ́ Àríkẹ́ níjọ́ tó bá máa go bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ ní gun kẹ̀kẹ́ ó súnmọ́ bàbá mi ẹ máa Titus sẹ́ẹ̀ta àwọn bàbá mi wọn kúrú lẹ́dẹ̀ ènìyàn bíi Zacchaeus àwọn ti famous bàádì mi a super vibes no be ordinary vibes na big vibes a super vibes no be ordinary vibes all this one na big vibes super to super wọn ní rí ẹ pa super set àwọn tí ẹ jayé nínú ayé tún jayé àwọn táì mọ́kún bó ayé ìran adìyẹ nìkan kọ́ ló máa ń yé ó yẹ kó ti máa yé àwa lọ́mọ ìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé àkílódé set àwọn tí ò ní ṣánkú filin kú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ swimming pool ní tọrọ jẹ ìwọ lẹ́nu kò lè garawọ paraku sórí ilé ayé yìí ó hard lágbára Ọlọ́run fìtínátì ló máa bá gbogbo àwọn ẹni tó lọ́wọ́ nínú kó mú báàdì.
àrẹ̀mọ
bàbá mi kò ní rẹ̀ mọ́.
àṣẹwà you don't come melembe our vibes for here now.
ó yá ẹ má wàá bínú bàbá mi bí wọ́n kó tẹ̀mí ju tracks mi tó jẹ́ normal stuff kí máa mi pé ó yá ọmọ yín náà ṣì wà lórí ẹ ṣáàrí dádì mi kò lọ fà ṣe rí ẹ ṣé sójà ṣó lè fìbọn jagun ayé ẹlòmíì gbogbo fine boy kọ́ ló níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ scam lẹ́lòmíì gbogbo ẹlẹ́mìí kọ́ lórí ìwé ẹlẹ́mìí ṣù lẹ́lòmíì oríṣiríṣi ojú láàrin àmọ́ bó lè gan lẹ́lòmíì tọ́rọ̀ bá ti yọ owó court fún bóyá kò pẹ̀lú mi agbanilànira apànìyàn lẹ́lòmíì jàlámì àti ẹ̀sùn tánà ní fẹ́lòmíì ìrìn tó rìn fógún ọdún ọjọ́ kan ní fẹ́lòmíì. bẹ́ẹ̀ dádì mi bóyá kò sọ̀rọ̀ dádì mi wà pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ wọn débẹ̀ kò lọ fà dádì mi kò lọ fà ọmọ yín sì lè wà ń bí náà kò lọ fà ẹ máa Fọláṣadé súnmọ́ gbọ́lágadì.
Gan bíbá yìí ìwọ ló máa sùn gan la bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ so this ògbọ́n Supervibez ló ń pe bíbá yìí ìgbọ́n kan bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ má bínú bàbá mi.
Hello,
Anyway, Supervibez. Supervibez.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I came here, I came.
Afọláṣadé.
Yeah, before I came to your platform, I don't know. Before I came onto your platform, can you hear me?
Mama.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, there's a noise. There's a noise somewhere.
Okay, Afọláṣadé, please, let's give Bossman.
No, you can mute someone, I guess.
Bossman has been talking now. Can I talk?
Yeah, before I came to your platform this morning, it seems that some people were sharing me your platform.
Bossman, let's allow ladies first. Let's just allow Madam Afọláṣadé to speak, then you can continue. Let her just talk, please. She know the tea. She's very fast. She did quick come.
Thank you.
Let her go.
Thank you.
Mama, go ahead now.
Yes, thank you. Vibes are anyway, I was enjoying it. That aside. Yes, Supervibez, right? Why is it that anytime you talk, you want to ask someone a question, you always be saying, what's your own take? What do you think we can do? Are you not tired of that question? Or what exactly do you want to hear? What differently do you want to hear?
Let me ask him.
I am so pissed. I'm always pissed off when I see that. I'm so pissed off. It's like, monobimi, the bad be a question here. Monobimi, go boy and sing. And also, I was really driving, and I really enough of this. You're laughing now, Supervibez. I was driving. I wanted to come up and ask Adi doing 1 or 2 questions because I know Aristocrat was up here when he was kind of recapping on all he was saying on what Maxwell was gonna do or is doing, and now he's gonna come say he needs to start with what is it called, petition or no petition, and I don't even know why Aristocrat was kind of mute for a while. He didn't even say nothing, but I know why, because if he say 1 or 2 things now, it's gonna explode, and something else might come out from his mouth. But Supervibez, just to your long question, what is the way forward? Yeah, please cease from asking such, okay? Mama, I'm gonna be mama for me next day to be. Your mom got too funny, don't really see you, but that's the truth. Mama, I'm gonna be seriously. So that, as you said.
Emma Benusa, Mami, more appreciate for you enjoying me. All right, Mama. Level Sergeant gift 23.
I want you to understand that way.
Hold on. Madam Afọláṣadé, go yellow vest. You don't say now you me, I go beg you, yellow vest.
No, I didn't
say you.
If not,
Oye má bínú. Kí ni way forward? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ni way forward? Kí ni way forward?
Supervibez.
Oh yeah, Madam Afọláṣadé, má bínú. Kí wá the way forward to buy go.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ni way forward?
Like today now.
Chairman, mo ń gbọ́ yín, sir.
Like today now.
Yeah.
There's nothing new. Nothing new to the bowling. So to me, it's like repeating and repeating and repeating and saying the same thing over and over. So it got to a point. There's nothing new. So understand. So Fọláṣadé, as to your question, conversation ló máa ń bí question. Dẹ́kẹ̀ bí náà sọ̀rọ̀ bí ààrẹ mọ́ tó mọ nothing tó tún mọ everything. So conversation ló máa ń bí question and it depends on the vibe tó ń lọ lórí platform. Kí ni vibe tó ń lọ? So you just see Supervibez and say, okay, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́sán yẹn, what is now the way forward? What do you think? Just because of the conversation, that was that goes on the platform at every point in time. And I don't think it's really bad because I'm sure out of nonsense, a sense will come out. Stuff like that. So that's what I think.
Emeritus. It's not like conversation about more. Supervibez is fond of this question. What is the way forward? What is question?
So what do you now hear? If you now say what do you now say of Pet Cage? Have you listened to Pet Cage?
I've never listened. I listen to Pet Cage. Our man slow me down, so I don't really pay much attention to him. So no offense, our man slow me down.
So Fọláṣadé, in your own, what is the way forward, Fọláṣadé?
No, I'm not answering that question because that question has been answered over and over and over again. And the answer to that question is already. Can you stop all this? You're laughing. Please?
Supervibez, stop now. My jaibo, Supervibez. Oh yeah, Fọláṣadé, what's the answer?
Yeah, Emeritus, I don't have any answer to that question. That question has been answered on several occasions. So the way forward is whatever the lawyer wants to do, he's gonna do, and that is my way forward. Okay.
You mean Maxwell or what?
Maxwell, exactly.
Okay. Oh, absolutely, that's a way forward because Maxwell getting on board and doing things differently. Yeah, it's a way forward. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, now I remember when Adedoyin came up here and asking that or saying that whatever funds that Maxwell has is enough for him to get started. I mean, that's so. Oh my God! Don't let me say what is not. I mean, everybody has his own way of doing things. So Adedoyin has no right or no way of telling, this is the way the lawyer should get started. Who is she to be saying all that? Maxwell has his own plan. So if Adedoyin doesn't have, is not content with what he wants to do, so she should go and, start his own. And as Susie already said, pick up your phone. You have Maxwell's number. He's a public figure. Go ahead and ask him whatever you want him to do, or the money that he has at hand, how he will get started. Not you coming to TikTok and saying this and saying that you don't have no business or nothing to say to what you want Justice of Mohbad to be going forward. So I really wanted to come up and say something, but I couldn't come up. So that's why I want to say, Mr. Emeritus.
Okay, now that you are here, hope you are preparing for my birthday on Wednesday.
Come on now, birthday boy. We got you. 100.
Madam Afọláṣadé. Yeah, I trust you. So, let's go on this first.
Way forward.
Olumzi, let's go on this. Bermuda Supervibez West Comfy.
But Mr. Emeritus,
tó bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ wá fi
I wish
kọ́pì
you
ta mí lọ́rẹ.
so my wife gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín now. Were you not here?
Ṣé kò yẹ kí wọ́n gan bínú pé àbá Supervibez kí ló dé? Because when they wish me that kind of thing, I beg. Yeah, Shaman. Maxwell is in there. He's ready to work. What is needing? What is we just need to motivate. Mo gbọ́ yín, Shaman, kí lẹ̀ ń jẹ? Gbọ́ yín, kí lẹ̀ almost. I understand. So that is it.
Wait, what do you mean motivate?
Kí lẹ̀ ń jẹ tẹ́ni yín kí
What
he said before is that the things don't fashion. The things don't fashion. Only still the platform and he said that he doesn't want to start something and stop. She understand, and that was the reason why Aristocrat said something. I think that was 2 months ago or so. That you see, this is the amount of money needed for this project. What he wanted to do, but we might not even be needing up to that before he starts work. He just wants to start, but he wants us to like, okay, if he's going somewhere like this, if he wants to do something like this, he's doing on pro bono, but he just wants us to provide every other logistics and every other thing is available for him to move and his team. The teams are ready. It's not just the only one. There are other lawyers working with him as well too. And there is also a special hand, a very special hand in the north, who is a very powerful radicalist lawyer as well. Jay, you understand? So that is just that. It's just all about the public to try. Let the public just try.
It's funding that is delaying things, right? Is it funding?
Chairman, funding, yes. Yes, funding, yes. Funding, yes.
So public
funding as well.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That does it. Yeah. And I think Aristocrat was saying it over here. Susie, are you still there?
The next question will be, Supervibez, why do you think public is not responding? Why do you think there's a slow pace in hearing from the public? Don't you think you need to look at why?
It's so easy. The public is divided
this
into
is more than 1 month or 2 months.
Multiple sections. The public is divided.
Okay. So there's no cohesion, no congress.
I didn't even know what is going on, but Susie said the other time that the only money inside the accounts is just the money. What is it called?
Supreme.
Exactly. I didn't even know what is going on. Let me be sincere with you. But Susie said the only money inside the accounts now is just the one Lady Avery set inside the accounts. That was all.
Okay.
And which is I think a million or a million plus or so.
1.3.
Yeah.
1.3.
I think that was
Susie, what do you think is responsible?
Okay, so 1.3. Yeah, I think 1.3 million.
That the public is not responding. This is over 4 months now. October, over 3 to 4 months. So Susie, what do you think is responsible? Why is there lack of enthusiasm from the public?
Chairman, do you want me to speak the honest truth?
No, say it. Yes, this is no holds barred, man. Say the honest truth.
90% of the current public, they don't want justice anymore. They have gotten their justice. Some of them have achieved what they want to achieve. Some of them has been planted there from day one to destroy the justice. And some of them have achieved their aim. Some of them have profit what they want to profit. You see, one thing that I learned from this justice for Mohbad that is going to remain with me for the rest of my life is going to learn how to not trust people. So many betrayers in justice for Mohbad. So many two-faced injustice for Mohbad. When I speak on this, it gets me angry. I've become angry. They don't want justice. Some of them has been paid off. They have achieved, they have complete the assignment. And believe me, honestly, it's sad. If I'm going to tell you the way I feel, I'm going to hurt a lot of feelings.
I think maybe we have gone, public have done so much to the point that they've now looked at it that all the one we have done in the past, everything happened. Don't you think that might be responsible for the lackluster approach that they are just like, okay, all the one that we have done in the past, everything happened. Don't you think?
Okay. For people that want justice, like right now, you see what is happening in Neapolis. People are being killed, executed on the street of Neapolis. Did they stop people? No. People are not still scared. So when you look for justice, right, and you want things to change, you don't get tired. You try this solution, is not working, try another one. I know it's money that is involved in it. I know, right? Money is not easy to come by these days. But the aspect of the money, let's put it aside. But the aspect of people that was hugely paid to destroy this justice for Mohbad is bigger than the aspect of the money. This money that we are talking about, I believe 2 or 3 of us can pay, even one of us can pay this money. One person can pay this money for Maxwell to start. But this is a public case. The public case, you know, I've made attempt 2 times, I was being stopped. No, you are not the only public. So for me, the big lesson I've learned from this justice for Mohbad that is going to remain with me for the rest of my life. Learn how to not trust people. Learn how to watch your back at any given time. Learn how to see people's mind when they are laughing with you is not what is it. What is in their mind is coming out of their mouth. That's what I've learned in this justice for Mohbad. So for the public, you see, majority of the platform who is speaking on justice for Mohbad, they are all for different agendas. Believe me, honestly, take it to the market, take it to the bank, put it in the safe and save it. Majority of them came from a different agenda. Not everybody that is speaking on this justice for Mohbad want justice for Mohbad. So, and that's the reason why we are here today. Some of us that want this justice, we don't have the platform. No.
Built to justice for Mohbad, then that's the number of people outweighs the people that they planted, so-called or allegedly.
Okay, let me break it. Let me break it for you.
From the
Let me break it. Oga Chairman.
Hold on, madam. It shows that from the beginning, people have empathy. People want this justice like yesterday. People put in everything they had to get this thing done. High number of people. Look at the GoFundMe. Look at how many weeks. Under how many weeks the money grew, access grew, everything grew.
Oga Chairman, hold it. Let me expatiate on what I just said.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, I'm not talking about the people who donated this money, right? I'm talking about is it the bloggers or is it the masters that has this platform? I'm not talking about the followers of masters and miss that have this platform that people are being donating this money to. I believe each and one of us believe in one, like I believe in the Supervibez here. That's why I'm here. Somebody else will believe in another person that is a host. So what I'm saying is not the people, it's the host. The host that has created this group, because the hosts, they are the one that destroyed this justice for Mohbad. There are some people that is strongly believing on whatever that Supervibez said. There are some people that will strongly believe Susie. If Susie is a host, they will believe on what I'm saying. There is nothing Susie can do that will be bad in the eyes of some people. There is nothing Supervibez can do that will be bad in the eyes of the people. Even when Susie is doing bad thing, those who believe in me, they will not take it as a bad thing. And that is where the problem comes from. I'm not talking about the people who has donated this money to this cause. I'm talking about the hosts. We have hosts that is there to manipulate people, to change people's mind. And that is the reason why we are where we are
saying
today.
that there's no buy-in. There is no buy-in from the host that can convince his or her followers to this move. There's no buy-in from the host. So what is your strategy now? Because having looked at this and see that, okay, maybe this one from this approach, what other strategy do you think, what other strategy are you employing to see that this matter does not, this one does not die, this one still see the light of the day? Because if the people are not contributing, so there must be another strategy, another way out that you have incubated. So what other strategy do you think we can employ or in this matter? Now that the people are not responding, the hosts are not buying, you're not getting the buy-in from the hosts.
Yeah, Chairman, you see, when it comes to Mohbad's case, Mohbad will definitely get justice, right?
Amen.
It might not be like right away the way we want it. Mohbad will get the justice when the people they have set out there to destroy justice for Mohbad walk away and think that they have succeeded in Mohbad not getting justice. That is when the justice is going to come. And that's the reason why I just decided to be quiet for a little bit. Let them play all their cards. Their card is being played here. They still have some jokers in their hand. And I want them to play it all. When they play it all and they think they have taken the trophy, you understand, that is when Mohbad will get justice. So if Susie, I try to listen.
I have a question.
Listen, let me finish.
Give you a time. I've seen you. I'll give you a time.
Let me listen. If I try, it's like becoming a competition, and I don't want to be caught in that. And that's the reason why I take a step back. I didn't take a step back saying that, oh, I'm no more in justice for Mohbad. Let everybody play their card. Okay? Card, there's a game going on here.
Maxwell is on hold for now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Kekram, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Madam Susie, I want to ask a question, and for the sake of clarity, I won't personally. I kind of agree to an extent with you that about the host, that have been like a kind of control. You blame the host, and not the followers. But we are in the era of expose, and people need to understand that, okay, whoever that is behind any shady thing or anything that will not give justice for Mohbad or Mohbad justice, we need to get clarity on them. So I don't know if you can for sake of clarity and explicit, tell us, maybe just tell us some of these hosts that are behind these things, so that we, the followers of the public, can hold anyone accountable, if justice for Mohbad is lagging, the way it is.
K-Crown. And Susie. Susie, eh?
Leave his question.
Susie, don't answer that K-Crown.
No.
I'm
Supervibez,
Don't
leave his question. No, Supervibez.
don't answer K-Crown. Don't mind.
Leave it.
Why now?
Don't answer that question.
Why now?
I bet K-Crown now, my brother. Leave out. Don't answer that question, Susie.
Susie is very intelligent.
Ask another question.
Hold on. Susie is also intelligent to know.
No, I mean, people can, whatever one will say, we should be able to say with a full chest, Nobody is.
Okay, K-Crown.
K-Crown.
Thank you.
This is my
Hold on.
K-Crown. I'm sorry, wípé kí nǹkan kó dáa. Ó mọ̀ pé tí Susie bá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí name different platform ìjà tún máa tún continue. A sì sọ pé kí nǹkan dáa. Come on, you first support
Susie is not afraid of mentioning name, right? Susie is not afraid of
it. Is not name. Afraid. You are not getting no afraid
sir.
of who now. No, it's not afraid.
Hold on,
what I'm saying is that don't let us be going this route.
I'm not even gonna go that route, okay? Because Krekran himself knows that Susie is not gonna answer that question. But Krekran, I'm gonna throw you back another question, right? You ask me a question, that I'm gonna answer you with a question. So you, Krekran, being in this justice for Mohbad, you have been through the bad, the good, and the ugly, which I know some of them, right? So, to you, you don't think without Susie coming out to mention a name, so you don't think from the east to the west to the south to the north, so you don't think majority of this problem we are having is not the followers, it's the host. Don't you think? Don't you think so? Without me mentioning names, don't you think the hosts are the problem here? Don't you think the host is the people that caused the division between us? Without Susie mentioning name, don't you think so?
In as much as it is not quite fair, to ask question and you refuse to answer it and decide to ask me back. In as much as it's not fair, but anyway, let's just, for the sake of discussion, I believe that many of us know things differently. Now, the part that that is the host might not be open to me. I might say, okay, I don't see the host. Okay, for instance, like Supervibez now. Supervibez have been a host that has clamoring for so many things. As a matter of fact, the public lawyer right now is in support. So how do you want me to now see from that angle that the hosts are the problem, when I've mentioned one host right now that is doing so much that you yourself, you can attest to it. So whatever thing that is open to you might not be open to me. And that is why I decided to ask that question, to you, that okay, mention one. I've mentioned one host now, Supervibez is okay, he's doing everything, he's supporting the public lawyer, he's giving his platform for everything. I've mentioned, and I don't think there's a problem with it. So if I know that there's another host that is open to me that is not doing anything or is a problem, why else should I not be able to mention it? So that is what, that is where I'm going to.
But I know you're a journalist, right? And you know better. You know where I'm coming from. Did I want to mention name? No. But am I afraid of anybody? No. But you know what I'm talking about. The hosts on this justice for Mohbad turned the public against themselves. The hosts turned the public against themselves.
Maybe you should say some hosts. then I might be in a good light with you. But when you say host, it means you are generalizing. And someone like Supervibe here is not part of the, I don't think it falls under the category of what you are insinuating or what you're implying. So maybe if you say some, we might have, I might come down and decide to agree. But if you say host, then that means you are generalizing, which I don't think is fair to the host or to even the Supervibe.
You know why I say host? It's not everybody that like what Supervibez is doing. Okay. And it's not everybody that supports what he's saying 100%. Okay. Am I going to tell you that what Supervibez says sometimes or what he does sometimes, I'm in 100% support of it? No. Sometimes I disagree with him. Okay. So we all look at these hosts different, but there are some serious violent hosts among us that has turned the people against themselves. That is what, destroy justice for Mohbad, and that cannot be taken away from anybody. I stand by it. Host is the problem. People has invested in this justice for Mohbad. Some people invested on the host.
Of you that you are saying.
Because you refuse to see it.
How will I know the host? How will I know the host involved?
You say, Kekran, you refuse to see it.
Because I don't know the host you are talking about.
People has treated you bad. Hosts has treated you bad on this cause for justice for Mohbad.
When you mention one name, I was like, I can say, it's true, yeah, but I can't see anything for now. Maybe when you just mention, I was just like, okay.
Have you been treated bad by hosts on this justice for Mohbad?
It is not about me. It's about
no. I'm going to start with you. Let me start with you.
It's about Mohbad.
I'm going to start with you. No. If you say no, is it not on the causes for justice for Mohbad? They treated you the way they treated you.
Okay. You want me to answer? Okay, now. You see, being treated bad is relative. I might not see it as being treated bad, and you might see it as being treated bad. So if you ask me, I will say, well, it's relative, depending on the angle at which you are seeing it. So since you have been able to see that, okay, which host do you think have treated me bad?
Gekran, where you set up a date for me, right? I would like to do this on your platform. So that they can drag you when I do it on your platform, not on another person's platform. Yes.
No, now we are just discussing now.
Set up a date for me and you when it's convenient for me. I will come out, then put down your question. I will answer it with black and white, red and blue, the way you want me to answer it. But you see this one today, I'm not going to answer it.
All right, no problem. I will send you a date, then we'll have it up. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Susie. Thank you for your submission and the way you have answered many questions with respect to Maxwell and every other issue surrounding it. So like you said, I believe justice will be served. Anyhow, anywhere, anytime. All of us may be asleep and we wake up to a news the following day, so nobody knows. So I really appreciate your effort from your team. But on the last note, may I even suggest that maybe you can go through the route of the UAG. You mean UAG? You know UAG, the advocacy group, the methodology they adopted in going about what they did. Nobody knew anything until everything blows up. And they went undercover and they were able to achieve considerably good success before everything yamutu. So do you think that may be another good strategy that you can adopt
so that you to still achieve your objectives or our objective. Can you adopt that strategy to go underground if you wish to, or you want everything to be overground?
Chairman, I've been doing my things from day one underground. Okay, it's not everything that I've done on this Justice for Mobile. In fact, quarter what I've put out on whatever I've done on Justice for Mobile is quarter. It's not even up to half of it is out there. Okay, but when it comes to Maxwell was not Susie's appointed lawyer. It was in the same platform that everything about a way forward started. Yeah. It was in this platform that a concerned citizen, went out of his way to go and search for Maxwell and brought the number to this platform. It was in this platform everything happened. Absolutely. So as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Maxwell, it's going to be public thing. Okay, it's not going to be underground. And dealing with Maxwell, I don't think there's not any way you can deal with Maxwell underground. Okay, Maxwell is a public figure, and he put out his agenda, how he's going to do his things, and he wants to do it in public. And that's the reason why he told everybody here that he's going to start by press conference, which is public thing, home and abroad. Okay, so I don't think me scaling down now and go on the G when it comes to Maxwell is not going to work, because I believe Maxwell is for the whole public.
No,
Maxwell is not for.
The understanding is regarding raising the funds.
Yeah.
Regarding raising the funds, that's what I mean by on the G, to go underground and raise the funds. That's what I mean.
Yeah, we talked about that before. That anybody that don't want to be known and you want to contribute to the cause for Maxwell, we put our Lizzie out there, Lizzie Diamond, Aristocrat is there. I'm here. You don't have to come to the public. You have the information, which is the foundation information, which is publicly post out there for everybody to look at it. So anybody that wants to do it and say, oh, I don't want my name to be called out, you know how to do it, So, and that's the way to go about it. But go on the G, I don't think with Maxwell, it's not going to work, because Maxwell started from the public. So there's no way I can,
So what now happens at the end of the day, if we didn't get the target, we didn't get to the target, we didn't get to the funding, what now happens to maybe some people made funding, but it's not up to, and Maxwell said, no, without achieving X amount, I'm not going to start. So what now happens with what?
Yeah, like as for yesterday, Aristocrat spoke to him. What he's waiting for, he said he's not going to start what he cannot end. So he need to have that fund at hand to start what he knows. Say, this is a guarantee for me to start working. So once he has it, he will start. Maxwell has not said, I'm backing out because money is not coming. He has not said. He said the ball is in you people, the public. The ball is in your court. When so you're ready, I'm ready.
If we wait for like 1 year, 2 years, and we didn't get to the target, are we going to wait endlessly, or there's going to be a closure at some point?
If the public, as it is now, the public don't want closure yet. So the case is still open. It's when the public said, okay, we are not doing it anymore. Whoever that has put money there, you reach out to Maxwell, or you reach out to either me, Aristocrat, then we'll tell him to send the money back to you, because the aim is not being achieved. But for everybody's information, the only money that is there with Maxwell's foundation right now is the only 1.3 million that came from Aries Group. You understand? to Maxwell. Okay, that's the only thing that is there. So if you all find out that it's not working, then Maxwell will find a way to send it back to whoever that has sent it. And mind you, it was not sent direct from Aries. It was sent from what is it called? What is his name again? He was sent from Yomi to Maxwell. So the money will have to be refunded back to Yomi.
So what I'm saying is, there must be a closure. Do you have, are you giving us a timeline? Are you giving the public a timeline? So, okay, from now to December, if you don't reach our target by December, we'll put a closure. So don't you think we should have a timeline so that everybody can know what we are working with?
Chairman, I'm not going to be the one that will put a closure on justice for Mohbad, okay? And I'm not going to be the one to say, Maxwell, end this stuff. I'm not going to be the one. If Aries feel that, oh, the money I sent to this man, the work is not coming, Aries can actually request for it. And where the problem will come, Aries can request for it, but it was not deposited by Aries. So it has to be sent back to whoever that sent the money, which is Yomi Foundation of Blake Talent.
But you understand the genesis behind this. So sending it back to Yomi family, don't you think you are brewing another brouhaha?
And now, Maxwell cannot hold to public money. He can't hold on to public money when he's not doing the work. So he's definitely, when the fund is not coming for him to do the work, he's not going to sit down on top of it. Yeah.
So he will not go back to Yomi?
He won't go back to Yomi. The information of whoever that sent the money is there. They will just press the button, send it back. That's it.
Okay. All right. That's going to be a trouble, but it's okay. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross anyway. But just be prepared for it. That is going to be a trouble. All right, Susie. Thank you for your responses. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Host. Okay, Crow. Okay, Crow, are you there?
Yeah, Shaman. Who is this user fake account?
Is it?
I think what Susie is trying to say in a nutshell is like probably they have to support Maxwell to kickstart what he wanted to do, but in a situation whereby they can meet up, whatever he wanted to do, then probably wish any amount of money that they've gotten, they will send it back to the sender. It's like when you forward money to anybody, then they will refund the money back, which is I think Aries said she was the one who gave
yes, I think
Yomi
that sent the money on Aries' instructions, simply because there has been a severity between them.
Yeah, because Aries said she sent the money to Yomi.
So let's not say that there is a closure, which I don't pray for, but let's just not say there is not a closure. And Master now say, okay, I'm sending it back to where the money came from. And if Yomi did not now give it back to Aries, don't you think you say, well, I don't start? Because definitely Aries will at one point know that, okay, the money has been refunded back to Yomi. Don't you think that would
the good thing, Shama, yeah, I understand you, Shama, but the good thing should be like, let's hope for the positive that, people will support the Maxwell movement and you'll be able to, because we're all doing this for Lady Lua. So that you can. I didn't even know.
Me, I've not heard you as a host.
How much is there?
Hold on. I've not heard you as a host. You as a host. So now say, okay, you're talking about this Maxwell, you're teaching to your followers. So I've not heard you as a host. So that account for what Susie is saying, that many hosts poison the mind of their people. Is that not true?
No. Mine is different.
But you have not promoted it.
Not generally true.
No, I've not heard you promoted it.
How do you mean I've not promoted it?
Like
which way?
No, apart from
what I did.
No, apart from
I promoted it is the reason why you're talking about it now.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
Apart from Susie saying,
where do you expect now? I should be going to other platform up and down. Because if you remember, that was what caused the brouhaha in the first place. I was thinking in the initial stage that let's go to other platform and talk to people.
I mean,
carry them along.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you as a host on this your platform. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I've not heard you to now say, okay, talk about this matter. Maybe for the next 1 hour to be your subject of discussion, and get all the followers, all of us on this place. Like, we must do this. I am standing behind this as a host. We must do this. Me personally, I've not heard you say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong though, but I'm just saying my sense of what
I think you are wrong. If you said I've not done that, I've done that.
Okay.
But the thing is that the only thing you can just say is that we need to do more.
Exactly.
That is what we need to do. Okay, maybe we've not galvanized people.
See what Memuna said in the comments. Yeah, I think that's the issue. People are just tired of donating.
What did she say?
Memuna, see what she said in the people are tired of
that's
donating. True. I think that's the problem. People are really tired.
I think because everything they've donated,
no
it has not been used. It has not been used for the purpose of no result. So you see, this is the reason why the other time when I was talking, when Bayo was there, I was saying something that when you see people that they are angry when they are making their submission, don't get angered, don't get triggered by whatever they're saying, because it might be born out of their experiences. Like there was someone who came to this platform one day and the person was like, Supervibez, I know you like peace, but calm down first, Baba. What happened is that, do you know what it is that people will be saying, come, let us join together and put this money down for a purpose like this, and at the end of the day, and that thing will be used for that thing, and you try again and it's not used. So I'm like, yeah, that's true. I also contributed a lot for some stuffs on J4M as well too. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes you just leave everything for God. But at the same time, mine is different from other people, because some people might just be tired. Like the one we do for the other person, they no use them. The one we do for this one, we don't see any result. So why do you now want us to do it? Even if you remember when we started this Maswell stuff, that was the same thing a lot of people were saying, that all the ones that be contributing, not this. Why? What is the result? They are not really seeing anything to motivate them to be able to do more. It's not as if the money is not there. So you understand? Just that the one they be doing, they are not seeing results, so they are not motivated to even do more. So that is why someone, I could remember that lady. That lady said, Shaman, your background is too noisy. That lady said something very of importance that day. She said how she wished that Maswell can just kickstart this thing, then people can see that she's already on the field. Then that will be able to, trigger them, like, okay, now we have the public lawyer who is on the field. Then they can be able to, support heavily. I key into that idea.
We're not going with that idea. Why?
Yeah, I think Aristocrat was explaining the other time. The reason is that probably there are some things he wanted to do. We have different kind of launch. It's just like music, which I'm in the know of. Some people, their debuts single might be their biggest hit, and when they launch, bam, the whole world will hear it. So you understand? Meanwhile, some people debuts might just be like a mid song, just there, like a song that is just there that everybody vibes along with. And some people, their debuts might not even catch. So you understand? So maybe what he's trying to do is like make a statement of intent, like I don't come, like Timaya said in a song, in those days, like just trying to make that statement that everybody, the government, everybody will be, what is going on? Some people are like that. Maybe he has his own thing that he wanted to do. You understand? Shoulder. It's been a while. Have you been? Shoulder might. Maybe that is what he wanted to do. I don't know. But I need to ask Susie or Aristocrat. Maybe that is what he wanted to do. So I don't know. But when that person was just making that submission, that I'm like, this makes a lot of sense, truly. You understand? But maybe he's feeling like this is what he can do better. He wants to make a statement of intent. I told you, not even I. He said so himself the other day. Hold on, Baba. Hold on, sir. When he was here, when he was on this platform, someone asking me a question, like, will you be able to work with Brekete? And the first thing that came out of his mouth, that Brekete, that he was the founder of Brekete, he was the one who created Brekete, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh, really? That, okay, if that's the case, then it will even be easier when it gets to some quarter that you need to make more noise. To make more noise, you can designate some to that angle area. You can still go the other route that I was talking about and put in more noises. Then the more noise, the more noise, the more noise, and you know it will work well for a little while because this is what the government wanted. So I think maybe he have his own strategy with his own team. If you remember, Shaman, he said it on this platform. He said his team is complete. He does not even need anybody. We are the one ourselves on this platform that we were just saying, we need our people too to be having a meeting, to be having something to do with them. Ogbomeda, good evening. To do with them.
Next question.
You understand? Maybe he has what he wanted to do. And I believe he might have shared it with Susie and Aristocrat.
Okay, that puts me to the next question.
All right, go ahead.
Whether you or Susie can answer. Is the foundation, the Maxwell Foundation as a foundation, are they involved in this matter, or is just Maxwell as individual? Is the foundation partnering with
that question?
Are they partnering with it? Is they involved as a foundation, or is just Maxwell as an individual?
Chairman.
Because why I said that,
okay, Chairman.
If the foundation is involved as well, of course, we expect that the foundation too may make some donations into this, so that both from the Justice for Mohbad, if the foundation is involved. But I want Susie to address that if the foundation is also involved, or it's just Maxwell as an individual or as a law firm.
Okay, Chairman, to the best of my knowledge, you know, the best person to answer that question is Aristocrat or Susie. So you understand. But to the best of my ability, to what Maxwell said on this platform that day, he said, and I quote, that the foundation is big, is huge, and I think they push out the name of the foundation that day, and everybody knows the foundation. Everybody searched the foundation, and I think it was of the opinion that no, it wasn't even him, because the first thing that we were discussing, I forgot himself. It was where did they? Initially, Chairman, it was supposed to be like we have some NGOs come from, the NGOs that promised money, then that they will be able to sponsor and support the movement, so the public don't need to put in any cover. And I think it is when the NGO back out, then the load has to now go back to the public. Initially, it wasn't as if they want anybody to contribute any dime. But because the NGOs who are supposed to be the sole financier of the whole thing, when the whole thing was going on, I think they begin to back out like, no, they don't want all of these things. The same thing that has been going on, and I can tell you one thing that I know about. You see, the authorities, they are watching everything that is going on every social media that concerns Mohbad every blessed day, in case you all don't know. You understand? But the truth is, when they see it's like these people are just cashing cruise. That is what in some quarter some of them feel. I only you can cash a cruise thing. Sometimes when they see that people are serious, they take us serious. They take us serious. So the truth of the matter is just that, you see, when the NGOs back out, now, I think Susie and Aristocrat went back to Maswell and spoke to Maswell. The NGOs who want to bring money, they said they are not dropping their money. So what can we do? So I think that was when Maswell now suggests that one that, so since the NGO are not bringing in money, I have an NGO, but I'm not the sole owner of the NGO. Is a very big NGO that is doing a lot of work for other people. So, but if anybody wants to put in money into the NGO, there must be a narration that for justice for Mohbad. So that is what was, arranged between Susie, Aristocrat, and the. So that was it.
I get you, Supervibez. But the question,
maybe Susie can just answer that.
So the question is the NGO, Maxwell NGO. Are they also partnering with us? Are they part of this group?
Susie, can you answer that, please? Susie, are you there? Maybe she'll be able to answer better. Hello, Susie, are you there? Susiano. We Mubad ever now God that we there, we pray so it will get justice. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
So sometimes when I see this platform hot, bass, and at some point it will just calm down. Everybody will have done their shenanigans and they will have just gone. It got to a point I just mute myself and say, make una they fight there. This your platform is really justice for Mohbad.
You don't want to hear someone say something here, and I think I key into that thing. This person say he might not get justice, but he will revenge.
That's a big word.
That's another angle, yeah. That's a big one. That's another angle. I always say something here. I'm like, we don't know what happened. Everything that happened is what they are telling us. We don't know exactly what happened. Nobody knows, except maybe the family. And that is the truth. Anybody who wants to talk anything, they can talk whatever. The family knows exactly what happened to the boy. And that is the truth. Everybody who is close to him know what happened. And you know why? We are all Yorubas. If something happened in any Yoruba home, before a week, everybody in that family already know what happened. Everybody in that family already knows what happened. That is how it goes. From the day that incident occurred, news will have filtered everywhere in the family. It might not get to the outside. The outside might not know exactly what happened, but you see the family will definitely know. So that is a way. Sele alal. But that's the truth. Okay, Chobi me say you done the revenge. You might not know if you have not done him wrong. But that's true though. If your hands is clean, you have a clean hand, clean heart, and you didn't do anything bad to the boy, you're free. Imole a light boy. It will definitely revenge. I do say something here. I said, if there is a possibility that what happened that we are not even sure, we don't even know, might just be like a mistake. It might not be something that was, the way a lot of people have talked. It might be a mistake, and and if it happens and it's a mistake, who knows? Nobody knows. But if it is something that was actually planned or something that was pre-planned or something, the boy will definitely, it's just a matter of time. But if it was a mistake and they can come out to say it's a mistake, that is another angle again. Because if something happened accidentally and it's a mistake, anything can happen. So we are not there. We don't know anything will happen. And that is where the problem lies, because nobody come out to say that. Everybody just come, this one go say this one, that one go talk, this one go tell. The thing happen. They say, infection, this one come, I saw Mohbad, it's not picture, when I enter, nurse, a lot of noise and stories. I think that is where the whole confusion.
We are not closing yet, so give us a musical break, like a musical break. We are not closing yet on this platform, so you can give us musical break to go and take water.
Okay, you don't want us to close yet. We have to close. I want to watch ball. Are you not watching my man? I want to watch ball.
Chelsea played on Saturday night.
No, we won. When was our match?
On Saturday.
Was it? Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, we won.
So
are you a Chelsea fan?
Yes, I am. Diehard fan.
Whoa, wow. Yeah, boo. All blues.
So
I don't know you're a Chelsea fan. I only know Princess to be a Chelsea fan.
So what match is it?
I think it's Everton.